Alright, so this is one of those days where I was like, what should I do? And I was like, alright, so I guess I'll just start off by my animations. This is my old one. If you remember, it was quite janky and quite stuffy, and like it was kind of like it worked, but it was just like good enough to. It was just good enough for testing, and I wasn't gonna let this through. And I was like, well, maybe if I had a better skeleton. So I was ready to pay someone, right? I decided to not work with a scammer or anything and do it myself. And so I spent the day working on a Mixamo skeleton. So what Mixamo is a database by Adobe, and basically you see his fucking. Some of them have root motion. You gotta disable the root motion in Blender, but then once you do, it works perfectly in Unreal. Basically, you download it, then you got your animation data, you got your skeleton. You need to use the Mixamo skeleton. Unfortunately, the knee and bones are necessary. You can't really do anything about it. And you can even upload your skeleton to make sure, and if you're sure it works and everything looks fine, because you can still fuck up the bone. Like, the names are fine, right? If they're the books and bone names, but like you kind of fucked with them in edit mode by mistake, well, you can always check here, download, import. And so I actually imported all my base ones. A bit of work to do here, but now, uh, honestly, it is so fucking perfect that you wouldn't think that, like, it is so fucking perfect. My movement system now is just so fucking perfect. There's a few things I'm gonna have to do, but like, I think it's fucking gonna be great. And yeah, and that is not using, like, I'm using one blend. I'm using a look blend, so our character can look around a bit and kind of like look at things, right? And he's just using a 0 to 100 movement blend with the look, and it's just like, holy fuck, this is fucking perfect. And you're not even making any mistakes. When I plugged in, I just renamed everything for the IK. I didn't change anything because he's a little bit higher. He's a bit higher. He's a bit taller and stuff. I kind of didn't do anything about it. But I mean, the IK seems to be even better now. I think I figured out what was going on with the toes. It's because there's an extra bone in the foot now, in the toe. So I think it's just not getting affected anymore. So that's fucking great. I mean, this is now fucking perfect. I'm gonna think about tomorrow, but yeah, I will talk to you later.